Alrighty, hello everyone. It's Mr. T or Mr. Trezise, whichever you prefer. And we're going to go through some electronic dance music tips and tricks. Basically, how to create your own EDM music in the program Soundtrap. This is built on a series done by a teacher from South Australia, Ryan Gerlach, who has a website called teachedm.com. And it's building on his ideas but using Soundtrap instead of more professional programs like Ableton. Okay, so in music we have the melody, the harmony, and the rhythm, which kind of are the key foundation points to build on our songs. We're going to start on the harmony with our chord progression, as that kind of builds the whole song for us. Okay, so we have a number of different chord progressions in electronic dance music. Often EDM uses minor keys rather than major keys, but if you'd prefer to use major keys, go your hardest. There are also these common rhythm patterns, but we'll cover this kind of idea a little bit later on. So because EDM often uses minor keys, we're going to go with this pattern here. The 1 chord, 1 minor, 4 major, 6 minor, 7 major. Okay, if you're not sure what a major or minor chord are yet, that's okay. Watch till the end of the video and you should pick up some strategies on how to work out how to make those. If you'd like to see the C minor scale that we're using the natural minor scale. So we have C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, and then C. And then this is what the chords look like. We'll go through how that looks on the program in a moment. So back to Soundtrap. What we're going to do first, we need to add a new track. So we're going to go down here and then add track, add synthesizer. And then if you wanted to choose the different kind of sounds, if you press the keyboard, it'll give you a demo on how that sounds. We're going to be happy enough with Flutter Wave for this example, but you could change the sound dramatically. And depending on what you're going to do, you might change to a different kind of instrument as well. Alright, so at the moment we're highlighted on instruments. So if we wanted to, we could hit the record button, we could play along, and then we would be recording whatever we play. The disadvantage of that is it's not very precise. You have to be really good at playing the keyboard piano, and it makes it difficult. You can also use a MIDI keyboard, which is a good idea if you're able to play the keyboard, or what you can do to get it exact is go into piano roll, which is what we're going to do for this example. Alright, so in the piano roll, our first chord, our 1 minor chord, we're in the key of C minor, so it's a C minor chord. If when you click yours, it's a shorter length like this, you want to extend it out so it fills the whole bar. At the moment we have 8 little blocks in each bar, so they're quaver length blocks. We will need to extend it out for all 8 so we achieve that bar. Okay, so to build a minor chord has 3, so from the first note you go up 3 steps, 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to be on this E flat note, which happens to be this black note here. So you go 3 and then you go 4 steps from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on G. So C, E flat, G makes up our C minor chord. Okay, moving on, we have our 6 major chord. Our 6th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is A flat. So we're going to go A flat. Because it's a major chord, the 3 and 4 is swapped around, so we go 4 and then 3 steps. A major chord will generally be happy sounding, minor chord generally sad sounding. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, we should have C, and then 1, 2, 3, we have E flat. We'll talk about these notes because it's a big jump from where we were here in a moment. So our next chord is 4 and then 7, so we have 4, F minor, and then B flat major. I'm going to do that as quickly as I can so we can continue on in the video. Here we go. Okay, so we should have F, A flat, C, 3, 4, B flat, D, F, 4, 3. Okay, so at the moment, if we play it for you, it will sound quite jumpy because each note, each chord is in root position. I'll let you hear it. Okay, so to minimize the jumpiness, we're going to change the voicings of these. So to do that, voicings of these chords, we're going to go over here to the Move Notes icon with the little pointer, and we're going to select these two notes. This note is C, and this note is E flat. You might remember that we had C and E flat in the first chord. So we're just going to move those down the octave, so then we don't have to move those, and we only move this one. That basically means the voices, each note is a voice, and they're leading smoothly into the next one. Okay, so we have this note, C, and we already have C way down here. So we're going to keep that C doing nothing, and then this A flat can stay because it's doing nothing, and then this E flat goes up to the F, and then we're happy. Alright, our last chord, slightly different. We have D and F, so again, we're going to drop down. The F stays the same, the D goes down the octave. That way we have smaller movements here. That will basically make it more harmonious because all the sounds are closer together, so it works better. Here's an example. Alrighty, so we're going to go through in the next video on how to adjust the rhythm for these things, but I want you to give that a try. Select a chord progression, work out what notes are in the chords, and then put it into note flight. Alright, good luck.